Shackled to creation. Part 5. What the blind shall see. Some shallow dream. Lights, camera, action. Time falls away like leaves on an evergreen landscape. Every time I die, I seem to escape a little bit. I lose a little of myself, and I gain a piece of pain. Spirals of lust and longing and dreams. I can't seem to grasp onto anything worth anything. Worthless words and worthless promises, broken by lies and swung by hate toward the abyss. Hanging by the neck is perpetrated by normal people. It's all for the sake of love. Why can't I love and then lose myself to swirling roses of perfume curls? I am rejected by what I really want. No like minds, no love, all hate, all narrowness and intolerance. Who wears the skirt and who wears the pants? I wear neither when I'm behind the camera. I shoot what I see and what I feel. Strip me of all religion, of all faith, and leave me with nothing, a skeleton with nothing but a heart, to be taken by the first who wants it. Who wants it? It seems I am going to be here for a while, waiting, lonely in this dialogue of three that leaves me be with my own thoughts. All move away from me. Fine, be your way of disgust, of filth, of putrid loathing. I hate you for your hate. What I want is unachievable in this place. Let me fly away through the sky to a faraway place where I can be myself and have the freedom and the time to be outrageous and have some fun and share my love with someone who appreciates me for who I am. God knew that I would never be the one that bends over to take it without argument. He knew. Why must I cry with no end in sight for this madness? Tangled in the roots of words, in the branches of thoughts. I can't see them. I can't get them out in any other way. I always sound stupid. Help me to realize what is me in this forgotten world of nothing, where the only thing that survives is pain from this endless, useless religion. If the Lord is so sweet, I can taste him like melting chocolate on my tongue. But once I have consumed it, it is gone forever. Lost in the black hole of time. I have always wanted what I cannot have, and that never stopped me from going for it. Don't tell me to stop. Don't analyze my motives. I am what I am. Nothing can change that. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Just don't be a bitch. You want to kill me? Does your righteous anger impel you to run me over when I have my face painted and wear flowing clothes? Fuck off. I am, and I am love. Love is and hate is what we make them to be. Beautiful or ugly. Your hate is ugly in my eyes. Your hate is ugly to my eyes. You don't have to kiss me, boy, but you are beautiful to me. I can say that without shame. You are just a fascist cunt. With bullets of unforgiveness and misunderstanding, you can be your ugly self. I can catch my beautiful colors on a Sony lens or around my eyes. Your anger is ugliness all over. You with your cheap despair bought with food stamps of indecision. One day love will leave you. Then we will see who's a prisoner. But I am a prisoner for just this long. A prisoner of some shallow dream. Ode to the Cerebral King. What intersection are we at on our journey toward the stars? What direction now? Everything seems to be woven into a multicolored quilt sewn to fit the wearer. We try our best to iron out the wrinkles in our minds, but those wrinkles are what make thought possible. The songs of the mandolin and the trips of the travel company are all odes to the king. And my words, spoke down rice fields and acid rain shores, are all shouts and bows to the Cerebral King. Those gallows wait for whosoever may find them. They all serve the king. Sequins drip from the tidal storms of fate, waiting to be wrapped in clothes of gold. But can I be bestowed with might and majesty, or is reservation the only rules for splendor? To live in the mind and sparkle on the outside, attention is granted and words only mean so much. When it is explained to the whirlwinds of the flying mannequin dead eyes, there is no life there. When words are gone and wisdom is banished, discarded for might of thunder. Save me, O mighty King, from myself, for I know not what I do, nor how far it will take me. I am carried breathless forever on the winds of brightness. Take me where I stand, or leave me where I kneel. At your feet may I rise and gaze upon your envied beauty. Swirl your colors on the canvas of humanity. Can't I share in your grace? Can I share your flair? No? Pine trees stare at the ground but lap up life from the spring. But I leave it to dry beneath your sky, and I must find a route to reach your heaven. Triple trick or treat. Triple trick or treat happens when a person decides that they want to be something different than what they are. They put on the mask that they want so that the person that is usually not there shines through. But if the mask is on, can anything shine through? Or is it blocked and refracted internally? People must decide what face they want to show to the world and what face they want to show when they are in private. The imagination shows strange things that one might not like about oneself, but we always must see it for what it is and not reject it, because the thing about people is that they easily see what they want to see. And what they want to see is not always the truth. Is the truth what comes out when one is not thinking? Is it possible to not think? Things just flow, and the flow just comes, and the mind stops, and the purple fog oozes out of every pore and makes you behave as you would innately behave. Every person has a different nature. We would all react differently to the same situation. But we must tap into what we would initially do, and then once we can see it, we can correct it if need be. White and black doesn't matter. We are all people, and we are all innately connected whether we like it or not. We are all created by the same God. Trampled by the hands. Tarnished and broken in this unforgiving landscape full of undergrown stalagmites, there is not even a chance that I might reach the ceiling. I will remain an undergrown, underprocessed filament that is only worth being unnoticed and trampled underfoot by the boots of the socially acceptable. Everything is black and encrusted with rust that is forever. Black rust does not ever fall off of my eyes. My eyes are stapled shut from the ongoing madness which is my own scalded life. Why is time such a cruel taskmaster, cracking the whip in the time it takes us to take one step? It won't even let us get up from our chairs, because we know our chairs are already dirty with lies and secrets and desires. Oh my God, time, space, and everlasting life. What does the wind foretell in a land without breeze? Everything is blistering and cracking under the foul-smelling lies. Walking through knee-deep sludge that forever pulls but never consumes. I just get deeper and deeper, but I can still breathe the polluted air of my dreams, forever rotted under the stench of death and destruction. Time knows but won't tell us why we are this way, because he created us to suffer. But in my reality, I can't see anything through these corroded lenses except the numbers ticking away my life. Every second of every hour, it counts down to my final moment. So what am I doing with my life? The final moments come as we are in our darkest hour. But if we are always in our darkest hour, consumed by our darkest thoughts, when is our time? Sacred friend. There is this person. You may know him, but then again, maybe you don't. For he does not even know himself. His heart and mind are jigsaw puzzles, with pieces hidden in dark, unknown places, in far-off lands, but I am searching for them, for I am drawn to this person, in ways in which I cannot put into words. I cannot even form abstract thoughts, full of twists and turns, coming to new walls and new clues. but I can't get out of this maze even if I tried, because I have fallen and magnetized to this person and can't seem to pull away, because I don't want to. It's strange, in this new land of undiscovered secrets, I am attracted to what I know not. And what I am slowly beginning to know, for the more information I learn, the more it pulls me in, and the more I feel loved, and the more I feel love toward this person. But in the back of my conflicted mind is the thought of what is not written, and what is not, and what may not be there. But the hope and the feeling is what remains, and what drives me forever forward, toward him. Reden, let's talk. That's what we are here for, to lean on each other. Listen, I hear noises from the darkness. I cannot make out the sound. I'm not sure if I should go forward or go 2 steps back. Why this battle of wits? Until the end of the earth in all directions, time moves and doesn't stop for any of us. It pushes us on into emotional states where we don't know ourselves and discover others, because in discovering others, we can find ourselves. Gagged. This world will never be what I had hoped for, because every second is like a scalpel peeling away at the back of my skull. I can't take much more of the twisted road signs that guide my way. I always thought these demons would keep me company in my despair, but I found out that the only thing worth fighting for is the darkness. But I already knew that. But now everything is escaping from my body in clouds of phosphorescent smoke. I'm losing everything, and I am breaking into pieces that cannot be put back together into something, anything. It's always ugly like me, and I can't do anything about it, because I know deep down that it is what I strive for, and I pull myself back down into the spiral, because I'm the only one here, the only one in my mind, and infested by the demons of my own making, I'd ravage myself with knives and guns that I have spawned from an eternity of torment. Time is not forever in this place. Pain is forever trapped within me. But pain is just weakness leaving the body. With each cut do I get stronger? I don't feel any different. I feel smaller and more distant from everyone and everything that I love. I don't want anyone to be hurt by me, so I push them away, to find myself alone at the bottom in the dark, searching for another that is like me, that maybe can love me. But I always hurt the ones I care the most about. I'm like a pill that instead of heals, opens the wounds up to be freshly bled out. I have a one-track mind, but that track only leads to death. Or something intricately wrapped in the spirals of loneliness. Please give me a blanket, because it's so cold where I am. I don't know whether time is running out, but the world sure does show that the sun doesn't shine for us, the forgotten ones. Leaving doesn't seem so strange in this world of forgotten pleasures. And the only thing we seek is release. I'm too far down now, but the world flourishes when we die. A story. Ripped by barbed wire pulled through each orifice of his twisted body, he hangs above the ocean, begging to be released into the depths of nothingness. He longed for the watery abyss. It would be the end to all pain, to all of the thorns that tear his flesh. Pull me down, I say. He could barely utter these words, for barbs were tearing his tongue as they ravaged up and down his throat. He couldn't scream. He couldn't hear, but he could feel this non-existent scream pounding in his head. His arms were splayed out as blood dripped down his sides. There was nothing he could do except hang and pray for it all to end. His toes slowly touched the water. It was cool and refreshing, and for a moment he forgot all his pain. But it didn't matter, because the flying shrieks had decided to take his eyes. And as his sockets bled nothing except lies and deceit, he cried without tears for everything he had lost and everything he had broken. He wished that the trees would sprout life on his grave, but everything dies around him because he kills and maims and despises. What does he see? He stares out across the ocean, but nothing reaches his empty eye sockets because his head is empty. The shrieks have taken lodging inside his mind and won't let him free. All he can do is tremor, because all he knows is the seizures that rip his body apart, because he created this shit. He produced everything from the dark abyss of his unconscious, and he accepted it and embraced it, because that was what he was. And his final thought, before he was ripped in two and blood poured into the black ocean, was, "Let me into the clouds." Pull out the knife. Everything is tragically overplayed, cut, broken, discharged onto a canvas that rejects it. Nothing helps because everything is tied down to the cracked table that only cuts into the back of the victim, jagged and broken until day breaks the clouds and sheds light down on everything. But where has the light gone? I can't fucking find the light. Everything is cloaked in darkness and I can't find my way out. Help! I fucked up everything. I can't get rid of anything because pain is endless. I can't think because the demons won't leave me alone. I am damaged and violated and tossed aside by everything that was supposed to love me. Why bother? I'm not fucking worth it. I just deserve to be used, fucked, and tossed in the gutter. Please. Time has no meaning for me. I have been locked, trapped in that time back then, in that place, when I was filled, when I liked it, when I didn't know. I feel so small, so helpless. Why, what, where, when, how did this happen? Why do I like it? Why do I hate it? Why must it always happen this way in times of now and longing and pain and despair, when disjointed functions enter into me, bleeding and dying and penetrating me till I cry out for it to stop? Please take me as I am, bleeding, and as a child. Take him from behind and penetrated. Give it all to me. I want it now. Fuck me. Come in me and make me bleed. I cannot take what is mine because nothing is mine. I am forever yours. You've had me. You broke me. You need me. But I can't find you. Are you still there? In my thoughts? In me? I can't feel you. I can't. Not now. It hurts. Don't make me bleed. Oh God, the come pain, callous, neither fall, nor now, nor anything that has come to pass in this lifetime. I, what now? These things I cannot control. With the now is entering into the past, present, and future, which is the past because I'm stuck. Always stuck. I cannot free into the nothingness. Penis entrapment. Crammed into a tiny space where I deserve to be. In a treehouse. Covered in blood. Why didn't I cry? It's not your fault. Things happy. A big star nebular will crack and fall to earth. But it doesn't stop. A shot, a pedal, a rose, a gun. A drop of blood in the backseat of a car, enthralled and entrained with murder. Entertained with murder, with rape. With all the things that should be withdrawn. Pull out, please. I can't take it. It's too big. It hurts. I can't really think. Thoughts don't come naturally. Words do, but not thoughts. I just type and display and feel it drip down the inside of my leg. You've come. Now leave me here. I'm not worth anything. Just use me. That's what I'm here for your pleasure. I don't need anything, anyone. I'm just alone as I cry. It slices into me like a scalpel into a body because I'm already dead inside. Nothing ever happens here. I'm dying, suffocating as your penis enters my mouth. But the sexual invades my brain because it split my hemispheres down the middle, and my brain no longer functions normally. I can't really be a normal person. I am evil. Bound, broken, gagged, bound, dripping, living, dying, breathing, suffocating, endlessly below the ocean. I am drowning and can't get out. Kill me, please. I can't go on. Pull out the knife. Ugly. I am the grapes at the supermarket that people steal as they browse the produce. Everyone can have a piece of me. I'm free. But please know that the razor cuts are of my own design. Cut into my arm is what I am, how I look, who I am. I am ugly. Everybody knows it, though some deny it. I was put on this earth to bleed completely out until nothing is left of me. I've given myself away throughout the years. Where's the peace for me? I can't really find it. I am tied down to this bed of nails. I slowly sink down as my flesh tears apart. But I don't feel it. I don't care anymore. The pain has become a lifestyle. What I need. All I've known. So why should I expect any different? I always want what I cannot have, which is proof that I don't deserve it, because I'm ugly, inside and out. There is nothing good about me. I have rotted away as everyone was eating off of me. I drag the razor down the middle of my chest and search for something that beats, but I can't find it. As I pull my ribs away one by one, I uncover what is buried inside. As the hole where my heart used to be comes into view, mucus and cum pour out of the cavity. Everything of depravity, of malice, of hate comes pouring out. This is everything I'm made of. Hate, perversion, anger, cruelty, sadism, everything made of bile. There is nothing beautiful that I can find. Everything worth disgust and loathing. I so wish I could leave this world behind, because with all the pain in the world, I don't need to add to it. I'm ugly and worthless. Can't add to the good. The disgusting is too great. I get lost in it. No one ever notices me. I'm nothing. I don't need to be forgotten if nobody knows who I am. I could just disappear into the night, free of everything, free of myself, free of the harm I cause, free of the people who take pieces of me, free of those who hate me, free of my hate, free of my wasted life. Sitting boiling in this pot because I know that hell follows me where I go. Spiral longing and interchanged with my madness. Nothing makes sense until I rape everything. I will rape your mind. I will rape your happiness. I will rape your feelings. I will rape you. So keep your distance. And maybe when I leave, everyone will be happy. But I'll never leave. Cosmic love. I grasp blindly through this dense fog for some words to express the way I feel. My mind seems to be deficient, but I cannot determine whether it was that way from the start. So I sit here trying to put my fingertips on the letters in which I can tell you how much you mean to me. Maybe someday we can find a way to break down this Berlin Wall which divides us. But once those stones fall to the ground, shattering like broken glass, I would be waiting on the other side, ready to run to you and embrace you and hold you as you cry. I wish I could tell you that the storm which is your life will someday be calm. I wish I could erase your pain and protect you from all the people who have hurt you, used you, abused you. I would brush your hair away from your face and look into your pretty eyes. You're not alone. You don't have to be frozen anymore. So many people have broken us and taken parts of us that we will never get back, but together we can be complete. Even though shards of ice pierced through my soul, you melted them with your warmth. I had been kicked aside and dropped in the dirt, but you were there, holding out your hand. So I grabbed your hand and we stayed connected. I wish more than anything that I could lift the weight off your shoulders and help you carry it. I want to take you far away from the black mist that has almost swallowed you into its stagnant lungs. Everything in this life could drop away, be swallowed into the dust. And if it closed the gap between us, that would be all that mattered. Us standing there, you looking at me, and me looking at you. The rubble and remains under our feet, our souls dance and mingle with one another, and nothing else matters because we found each other. Shackled to creation.